Oh shit. Oh. Hey!
On December 30th, 2022, the YouTube channel The Mendez Life shared an unsettling experience that took place during an outdoor adventure. Known for their vlogs about wilderness survival, camping, and exploring forests, The Mendez Life typically documents outdoor living and provides survival tips. But this particular video took a terrifying and unexpected turn. It all started with a popular hiking app called Hiking EP, which had gained a reputation for generating random GPS coordinates and leading users to unusual, sometimes eerie locations. Initially, everything seemed perfectly normal, just another day in the wilderness.
I think we're just gonna have to go with the flow, guys, and just kind of see what's up. Kind of looks like this was an old quarry or something, just the way it kind of goes down.
The YouTuber explained that this was his second visit to the location, an isolated hut deep in the forest. According to him, the hut had been built by local residents to monitor wildlife, which explained its existence. However, upon arriving, something felt off. Objects that weren't there before had mysteriously appeared, suggesting that someone or something had been there recently. The unsettling realization set the stage for what would soon become a truly eerie experience.
This is straight up in the window. Okay. What is that sound?
As the video progressed, the atmosphere began to shift. The first unsettling sign was distant voices echoing through the forest. At first, the YouTuber wasn't too concerned after all. The area was known for attracting hikers and explorers. However, he recalled past experiences where he had encountered people who didn't seem to have a clear purpose for being there. They weren't hiking, they weren't exploring, they were just wandering aimlessly. This unpredictability was deeply unsettling, especially for someone venturing alone into the wilderness.
I'm gonna try and be a little bit lower with my voice. I don't know who could really be out here. Hearing a lot of thumps and...
Teacher Archie praised her views, followed by Anne Duhay's astonished eyes.
Oh shit! Oh. 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 They just noticed me. They just noticed me. Okay. Okay. I don't know if they're coming. Coming.
Upon realizing that there was a game watching, he began filming on Fox Vice to avoid attention.
Whoever that is right down the path. What is that person doing down there? This is so fucked up.
It was at this moment that things took a terrifying turn. When Eerie finally saw something in the forest, he described it as something strange, whilst like a stalker.
What the Okay.
Feeling threatened, Eerie fled immediately. A situation like this is a clear reminder that encounters with strangers in isolated locations can be extremely dangerous, whether due to suspicious intentions, criminal activities, or unpredictable behavior. Fortunately, Mensch, the YouTuber, managed to escape unharmed. However, this incident serves as a chilling reminder of the potential dangers that can arise when exploring remote areas generated by apps like Randonautica. On December 11th, 2023, something truly unsettling took place deep in the Amazon rainforest. As captured on the YouTube channel Pedrosa da Amazon, the video starts off like any other, with Pedro excitedly preparing for another night of fishing in the routine he had done countless times before. The shelter's almost ready. I'm using only natural resources from the forest, he explains, his tone calm and confident. As he gathers materials, he picks up a handful of ubim palm leaves, commonly used by locals for roofing. This is ubim palm. We use it to make coverings. It works kind of like aluminum or brazilite. Sheets when it rains. It doesn't let water through. Pedro walks his audience through the process, cutting and layering the leaves to build a sturdy roof. But as the night progresses, something feels off. The air grows heavier, and an eerie silence settles over the jungle. Though he doesn't say it outright, there's a lingering sense that something or someone might be watching.
Está tudo datadinho, a rede, vocês acabaram de acompanhar aí, o ato tá na minha rede, tá? Agora é só esperar a noite chegar, vou estar mostrando pra vocês como que é às 6 horas na selva, tá? Fique até o final aí do vídeo pra conferir tudo.
The camp is set up, and Pedro prepares for his usual night of fishing. But as the night wears on, the atmosphere shifts. The once peaceful surroundings start to feel different, as if the jungle itself is holding its breath. The usual sounds of the forest fade into an eerie silence, replaced by an unsettling stillness that seems to grow thicker with each passing moment. Pedro, who is no stranger to the wilderness, feels a sudden unease creeping over him. The air feels heavier, almost suffocating, and every small noise, whether it's the rustling of leaves or the snap of a twig, seems unnaturally loud in the quiet night. As he casts his line, the feeling of being watched intensifies, and the jungle, which he's explored countless times before, now feels foreign and ominous. What was meant to be a relaxing night of fishing now feels like something much more sinister is lurking just beyond the shadows.
Atenção aí que eu tô focando essa luz. Ó, estão tendo ideia aí, ó? Tô no meio da selva e essa luz aparecendo, ó. Vocês têm noção que é no meio da mata mesmo, não é nada montado aqui, ó. Ó, estão vendo ali, ó? E ali eu foco em cima, eu não consigo visualizar o que é, ó. Negócio meio grande, ó.
The soft wind sways the trees around, but the light persists. Pedro, with his calm voice, tries to describe the inexplicable, but the words fail in the face of mystery. The unexplained light disappears as quickly as it appeared, leaving Pedro and his followers with more questions than answers. The video continues with him returning to fishing and later preparing to rest. But the question remains in the air, which it really happened that night in the Amazon jungle, a rational explanation, or something beyond human understanding, as Pedro says.
Estranho mesmo, vocês já acabaram de ver aí. E não posso nem explicar o que é, tá bom? Mas isso é coisa da selva. Eu digo sempre como é coisa da selva, espírito da selva, né? Que A selva tem essas coisas.
And so, Below ends up blissing the spectator with a sense of mystery and certainty. A jungle with secret imprints, strange lights, inexplicable phenomena, and the presence of what is beautiful, not that perception. Official Jelly, an Indonesian YouTuber, is well known for his camping expeditions. In this particular video, he embarks on an adventure to explore a famous forest with the intent of uncovering some eerie stories along the way. He starts his journey solo, determined to camp and document the entire experience. The video kicks off with Jelly searching for the perfect spot to pitch his tents, somewhere tranquil and isolated, far removed from the noise and chaos of city life. Once he finds the ideal location, Jelly sets up his tent and organizes his gear, ready for a night in the wild. However, as the evening settles in, a strange atmosphere begins to creep in. The forest seems to take on a different energy, and the quiet wilderness feels eerily alive. As darkness falls, Jelly begins to notice unusual sounds and odd sensations, setting the stage for a night he will never forget.
Malam ini benar-benar tenang banget teman-teman, sunyi, sepi, dan ini memang hutan yang baru dibuka ya teman-teman, hutan yang baru dibuka. Dan di sebelah sana, sebelah kiri ini memang hutan asri ya, hutan yang benar-benar
The sounds of the environment, initially common for those camping, begin to become more intense. The popping of branches and the failure of the leaves soon becomes something more disturbing.
Jadi teman-teman, dari tadi memang aku ngerasa kayak merinding banget sih, seriusan. Seperti ada sesuatu yang memperhatikan terus. Tapi mudah-mudahan nggak ada hal aneh ya teman-teman. Aku ngerinya hewan buas karena sebelum ini aku hidupin teman-teman, seriusan sebelum ini aku hidupin, itu aku ngedenger lagi itu kayak suara kosak-kosak. Suara hewan ini teman-teman, suara kaki hewan ini. Golok mana golok? Loh? Suara anak kecil teman-teman.
The more his fear intensifies when, completely unexpectedly, he used a Yuma upbringing, singing softly in Valet War at night.
Siapa kamu?
Astagfirullahaladzim. Astagfirullahaladzim.
A melancholic and haunting melody seemed to originate from a nearby point. Jelly, trying to understand what was happening, felt a chill, a shiver running down his spine. The sensation of being watched by something unknown intensified, and he froze, paralyzed by uncertainty. He wondered if it could be a tiger or some other creature from the forest. Fearful, he stood still, unprepared for what was coming. As hours passed, Jelly remained there, caught in suspense that only grew with each crack of a branch or rustle in the leaves. What could it be? A spirit, a creature of nature, or something more inexplicable? The mystery remained unsolved, yet it seemed to happen every night, leaving behind a trail of curiosity. The night stretched on, and Jelly was left standing at the delicate boundary between reality and the supernatural, his mind racing, unsure of whether he was alone or whether the shadows in the forest hid something darker. Brendan Explores was a YouTuber who shared his adventures in the world of advanced vehicle builds and life on the road. He wasn't easily impressed by paranormal or frightening events, at least not until now. What he witnessed that night left him deeply unsettled. He started the video with a tense expression, admitting that he didn't want to scare anyone or exaggerate the situation. For the first time, he considered abandoning his plan to camp outside, opting instead to sleep in his vehicle. This was surprising, considering he had completed hundreds of camping trips over the past 2 years.
This video to scare anybody from getting out there and camping in a vehicle or a tent or whatever and getting out and enjoying the great outdoors, because I've done hundreds of camps, and although this is by far the worst camping experience I've ever had, it's by no means a regular occurrence, so I'm not going to waffle anymore. Here's the video. We'll start the day waking up, and then yeah, I suppose it gradually got a little bit worse from there really, but here's the video.
The same which even had doubts.
Today we take our adventure to the coast. The eventual goal of today's video is to go and visit, or possibly drive through, Clacton-on-Sea and finish our adventure at a little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, seeing as I'm in the area...
Brendan was on a road trip, planning to visit Clacton-on-Sea, with his ultimate goal being to camp in Jaywick.
Look at that! Look at that! I can taste the coconut and almonds there. Ooh, that's got a bit of a kick to it. Right, let's get a nice big chunk of lamb, bit of rice.
At first, Eli thought the place would be quiet and safe for the night. However, he soon realized it was far from peaceful. First, a woman appeared, blasting loud music from her car at maximum volume. Then, a group of cars arrived, performing reckless maneuvers. The situation became increasingly uncomfortable, prompting Eli to reconsider his stay and look for a safer location.
A situação foi ficando cada vez mais desconfortável.
Firing up again. I don't know if I feel this car park or not. When I started cooking dinner, there was a few cars parked around me. There was a van over there, and now I am the only one in this car park, and I wonder why. I'm going to follow my gut instinct. I'm not parking here tonight. Just got a funny feeling about it, and I think when you have that feeling, best thing you can do is move on. Right, okay.
He thought he had finally found the perfect refuge for a peaceful night, far from any noise or distractions. The place was completely silent, and for the first time, he felt at peace.
Alrighty. Oh, nice and quiet here. Not even a sound of a distant car. Just how I like it. I don't think you can see much out there, but it's absolutely dead quiet. But thank you ever so much for joining me. I will bring you back in the morning and I'll show you a proper look at this place. Couldn't really see much when it's pitch black, but yeah.
But what seemed like the perfect setting for a restful night turned into something completely different. Around 2:30 a.m., Brendan woke up to the sound of someone trying to open the door of his van. he immediately realized that something was wrong.
Hey!
Brendan still couldn't believe that the thief had mistaken his covered windshield for an empty van. Thinking no one was inside, the thief attempted to break in and take whatever he could. However, as soon as he heard Brendan's voice, he panicked and fled, abandoning his attempted robbery. The incident gave Brendan a serious scare despite his sharp instincts. He never expected to face such a tense situation in a place that had seemed perfect for camping. Jose Gone Fishing is a YouTuber known for his relaxing fishing videos, where the peaceful scenery and the thrill of catching big fish create a pleasurable experience. However, this video took one completely different turn.
What we're going to start off with this, we'll go for a bit of a troll and we'll just start heading down towards the mouth. That's the plan. So yeah, let's do it. There are a few little bullies in this river, so hopefully we don't get eaten.
He decides to go fishing more relaxed, heading towards the mouth of the river, with hope to avoid any kind of strange situation. The idea is that we will not be eaten. He plays. Everything seemed to be going well, apparently heading towards Joe, until a boat appeared at the bottom.
What are you doing? Go away! What are you literally doing, bro?
As apparent reason, the occupants of the boat started to wet, using the vessel's engine to hit it with jets of water. That took Joe by surprise, and he immediately tried to walk away. To make the situation worse, a man on the bank began to scream, probably warning about the irresponsible behavior of the group. Feeling fractured, Joe decided to look for another place to fish, but soon realized that the same individuals were approaching again.
We'll see if anything eats this. It's a little Berkeley Protect lazy prawn. No, Berkeley Protect pop Walker prawn. In the lazy prawn color with some assist hooks on it.
Determined to avoid further confusion, he to shore, waiting for the provocateurs to walk away.
Bro, what? Yeah.
At this time, Joe was already quite angry with the situation, and in a moment of frustration, threw a stone and lifted it, what made the group quickly run away. Scared of Joe's reaction, he was shocked with the behavior of those individuals without understanding the reason for so much gratuitous hostility. The situation was a reminder of how respect and civility must be maintained, especially in peaceful environments like fishing. What would you do if you were in Joe's place? If you liked our content, leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is free and helps us to continue bringing you more videos. Thanks for the support and see you next time.